everybody. Today's Valheim video is a little less gameplay-y, a little more showing you some stuff I got. So let's hop on in and see what Blondnarok's been up to. Alright, so here we can see I've just got a couple videos here. Let's play this one. And they should be pretty short. Alright. So, we found the Mistlands. This is pretty cool. That is insanely choppy. So yep, we found the Mistlands. Isn't that interesting? Pretty impressed here. Yep. Okay, there's the screenshot or the thumbnail. Yeah. So the Mistlands. I've found a couple different. I found a lot of different islands with Mistlands. But the crazy thing, most of them have been swamps, in like as a biome underneath the regular, or well, how do you want to say it? Most of them have been swamps underneath like the veil of the Mistland. Oftentimes they butt up against Black Forest and plains, like the swamps tend to do in the rest of the game so far, at least in the world that, you know, the seed that I've got going on with my world. The swamps tend to butt up against plains and Black Forest. This one was the first one that I came across, so I just captured the video of me exploring it. You can see climbing along on the ancient tree. It's just a swamp. But the cool thing is about the Mistlands, it's an undeveloped biome, I guess, so there's no monsters at all here. You can chop down the fir trees and stuff, but there's really not much in the way of resources here. The spider webs are kind of cool, so I'm wondering if when they get around to actually developing the biome and putting some bad guys in there, are we going to get giant spiders, or I don't know what the Norse equivalent is. So yeah, I mean, they all pretty much look like this. They're swamp / Black Forest, maybe a little plainsy action biome covered in a net of spider webs. So that's pretty cool. And it's all dark. It's always dark, so it's always nighttime and you're always cold. That was the other interesting thing. So there we go. That is the Mistlands. I thought that was neat enough to capture. But here we go. We are in the other little bit is the deep north. So here we have, yeah, I died up here. I froze to death and died up here. Cold right now. We got to eat some more. I loaded up on frost resistance. I don't know if it's needed or not, but I froze to death right there, so I'm thinking maybe at certain points of the time you need it. This is also interesting because it is basically the end of the world. If we zoom out, we can see we're way out on the edge of the world. So yeah, that's been pretty cool. Anyway, let's go over to the Viking longboat that I've crafted. Guess we'll leave the carve. Leave the carve up here. No, I don't want to we'll leave the carve. No. No. No, I'm not. We're going to leave the carve. Alright, so I know that I have to take this. So the swamp has been very good to me. I have found a ton of stuff. As you can see here, I've got a lot of good stuff going on. Armor, cloak, this armor, and of course the belt. We want this. Don't care about the trophies. We need the swamp key. We want this. I'm going to take my bronze nails. The trophy there. Resin. I don't care about resin, but I want this stuff. My sausages. The arrows. The arrows and the arrows. And I guess the rest of this stuff. Do I care? Maybe we can come back and pick up the rest of it here in just a minute. All right, we're back. Sorry about that phone call. Anyway, we're on the Viking longship. We've loaded up, burned through several more of these frost resistance meads. As the snowstorms come in, that seems to be where we need them. So, let's hop back on. We're on the longship. Let's get on the oar. Let's get out of here. We'll say goodbye to the carve. We no longer need it. Whoa. Alright. We're beached. Tide comes in. Let's get off these rocks. Maybe. You can do it. Wind. Here we go. Off the rocks. You can do it without breaking. Just want to leave. I just want to leave. All right, there we go. We are sailing. Full steam ahead. All right, so we found the deep north, or some of the deep north anyway. We've found Mistlands. We've found lots of cool stuff. So get myself oriented here. Back into the wind. There we go. All right. So we have found the edge of the world. We've died in the deep north, froze to death, sailed back. We've got Mistlands all up and through here. Oh yeah, this is cool. Let me get off the oar. So, in one of the last videos, we found a stone down here that showed us the direction to Bone Mass. I come up here to where Bone Mass is, and I find Swamp Christmas Land. all of these dungeons loaded with scrap iron. And of course, all the swamplands butt up against plains, which I'm scared of the plains. They're scary. This one wasn't too bad because it's so small. There wasn't anything that spawned there. But anyway, so we've got all these dungeons that are cleared out. We've got iron. So I think in the next episode, we might try to take on bone mass. Also pretty cool. Up here, these are basically sandbars that are exposed at low tide or when the waves come in. They're marked as plains, so I don't know if anything's ever going to spawn there, but it might be a fun area to explore around more. I don't know. Anyway, while I sail back to here, I will see you all in the next episode where we fight bone mass. Probably. All right, bye.